Welcome everyone for an exciting episode. So Entab presents CampusCare EdTalks, where pioneers from education industry come on board to share their views on burning topic related to education. So before moving forward, I would like to introduce you to Entab. We are a 20-year-old IT company, and we are providing mature and futuristic ERP, CRM, and mobile apps. We have been associated with over 1,500 schools across India, evolving them to become new age digital campuses by providing them mature and futuristic ERP, CRM, and mobile apps. In today's session, we'll discuss how can students overcome body image issues. We'll also understand that how social media is covered everything in has covered everything in filters and set unrealistic expectations of being perfect. We'll also learn that how can be commenting on someone's body type, shape, size, or color lead to bullying and needs to stop this. So, to discuss the same, please welcome Ms. Suprabha Menon, the principal of Navrachana Higher Secondary School, Vadodara, Gujarat. In her educational journey of more than 3 decades, Ma'am has been awarded with the Indian Inspirational Women Award and also been recognized among the top 10 principals of India in 2020 by GTEA. So, welcome to the show, ma'am.
Thank you, Megha.
Okay. Then moving forward, so ma'am, we all should be thankful to our body. After all, it is taking us sound and healthy through the whole pandemic. So, ma'am, in your opinion, how should one be thankful and show gratitude towards his or her body?
Respecting one's body is a must. Understanding that we have to take care of this body to stay healthy, right? So, first, proper hygiene, we must take care of proper hygiene. We must exercise for the purpose of remaining fit, right? And also, to remain fit, it's important that we eat healthy. So, that is the best way we can say thank you to our body, which has kept us safe, as you said.
Ma'am, because what we do, like when we are also doing yoga, na, right? We also, when we rub our hands, then we thank our body because it helps to release positive vibes, right?
Right.
So, ma'am,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Um,
yes, ma'am.
yes.
Okay,
You know,
yes, ma'am.
once focus should be on remaining healthy and remaining fit, right? So for that, whatever we can do on a very consistent basis, we must take it up. You know? It should not be one fit of something and we do a lot of exercise and then there are days together that we forget to exercise or are not able to take out time for exercise. Consistent movement of the body. That is something that one should focus on along with eating healthy.
Yes, so consistent thing is very important, and yeah, adopting healthy eating measures is also important. Yeah. So moving forward, so, ma'am, a teenager's body goes through several changes, like physical and mental. And at this point of time, ma'am, how should everyone be more cautious of the comments that they pass on and on anyone's body type? How can it become a part of bullying someone?
See, from parents at home to teachers in school and peers around children, everybody needs to, first of all, accept diversity and respect diversity. Here I'm talking about the diversity in shape and size in the within the human race, right? Children need to understand or must be taught early on that your the human body and this change at different stage of life is different for different people also,
Right.
right? So a child may be gaining height very quickly, another child may not be gaining height very quickly, right? So once children understand this, that because generally the body image issues you find is mainly in the pre-teens and teen years, right? So it is here that this is also the phase in their life when their body is changing very fast. So first of all, children must have complete awareness. How does a girl's body evolve? How does a boy's body evolve? Right? And what care they must take at every stage of their life. Right? Once they understand the diversity, they will start respecting it. And also here the parents and the teachers are the role models.
Right.
How do we look at ourselves? How do we project ourselves? Is also observed by the child, right? So that is very important that we ourselves project a very, very positive image.
Basically, ma'am, right, this happen, we should also be thankful to God, like सुबह जैसे पेरेंट्स सिखाते हैं सुबह उठ के we should be thankful कि जो हमारे पास है वो अच्छा है basically.
Absolutely.
Because
That is something that the parents also need to reinforce, right from the beginning. Instead of commenting about physical features, if the focus shifts to abilities and skills and the child as a person, right? If a child receives that kind of respect right from the beginning at home, you will not find the child battling body image issues.
right.
Right? And when he comes to school, a similar approach will have to be taken by the teachers in school, respecting the child for who he is or she
Yes, ma'am.
is.
So, ma'am, but what I also feel is society also plays a major role in this. Because what happens is people are more concerned about the things like लोग हमारे बारे में क्या सोचेंगे, right? What the society will think about us, right? तो लोगों को भी मतलब there are people who are not concerned about their things. They are always like मतलब दूसरों को body shaming करना या फिर negative comments pass करना, right? एंड दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड कि उस एक पर्टिकुलर कमेंट की वजह से जिस बंदे को उन्होंने कमेंट किया है दैट पर्सन कुड सफर फ्रॉम मेंटल ट्रॉमा आल्सो. तो आई सपोज ऑल दीज थिंग्स शुड आल्सो बी स्टॉप्ड.
Absolutely. See, body shaming can have far reaching repercussions. It can break a person's self esteem completely.
Right.
Uh, Peer groups, can be a very, very positive platform for motivation. At the same time, it can also be a platform for bullying, right? So that is the reason why when I talk about educating children about diversity in human shapes and forms, and also respecting that, is it becomes very important, right? Because children, ultimately, if you find in the teenage years especially, they are more concerned about what their peers think of them than anybody else, right? Unfortunately, what is happening with this age group, again, we find there's a huge influence of the social media. Social media can be a very, very, very strong, powerful, positive tool. Unfortunately, sometimes the message that goes across through the social media is that human body should, in order to be beautiful, should have a particular size, should have a certain color, right? A certain look, right? So everybody then becomes, is motivated to work towards that image that is projected, which is unrealistic,
Right.
right? If your body is not meant to be thin, you cannot starve yourself and reach there.
Ma'am, what I think is every body shape, size, color, everything is beautiful on its own way.
Correct, absolutely.
And what we see now is we have so much filters on social media, on various social media apps. We have various filters, and people what are they are doing is to like hide their real self. They are using those filters.
Correct. See, that is what when I said that the picture presented by the by social media is unrealistic. This is what I meant. Generally, the image that is projected is that uh, slim is healthy, right? So there's a fad of diets. So many diets. Children at a very young age these days are trying out different diets in order to reduce their weight because they have been fed this misinformation that being fit, slim, is what will make you look beautiful.
No, no, no.
That is the challenge that we have to overcome.
Right. Okay, so moving forward, like ma'am, we are almost at the end of the webinar. So ma'am, in the process of accepting one's body, how can schools play their part and they can normalize every body type, shape, color, size, and focus on the uniqueness of one's personality. So what is your takeaway upon this, ma'am?
Schools have a very, very important role to play here, right? Every school should have a healthy mind and body friendly environment, right? When I say that, it is an environment where the teachers themselves are projecting that kind of an message that it is more important to be healthy. It is more important to take care of the hygiene of your body than looking a certain way, right?
Right.
Also, when schools decide on the uniforms, right? This is a very, very challenging aspect. Uh, we must factor in the diverse range of sizes and shapes, right? If you go in for a slim fitting skirt, for example, then a child with a heavier body cannot feel comfortable in it,
Right.
right? So the schools will have to focus on finding or selecting uniforms
And
which
also
is
when you are
comfortable
and
for
also ma'am, when you are talking about the length of the skirt, the knee length of the skirt,
correct, correct,
everyone is not comfortable with that also.
exactly. So there we will have to be very inclusive in our approach, you know. Uh, Also, we must, try and this you mentioned in the beginning that culture of perfectionism is something we should, save ourselves from, because that is what is putting so much of stress on looking the way it is considered ideal by the society, right? So that schools have a great role to play here, right? It is not about perfectionism of look. It is about mastering a skill, right? It is about okay on the sports ground, for example, the entire
Okay, so I suppose Suprabha ma'am, there's some technical error from her side. So I suppose she got disconnected, but no issues, no issues. So we were at the end of the show. So thank you, Suprabha ma'am. It was a great event with you. It was great hosting you. And for all the subscribers who are watching us, so if you haven't subscribed our YouTube channel yet, so do subscribe our channel for regular updates. Till then, we'll meet you. So for till then, stay happy, stay safe, and bye bye.